the main event.
This is going to be a battle.
It's showtime.
Hello everybody, and we're getting ready for BYB 26. It's gonna be all the way in the Mile High City in Denver, and we have our main event, Tommy Turner against none other than LT Smash Nelson, and this is gonna be for the BYB Middleweight Championship. The title belt is on the line. Obviously, you've been there. This is going to be the first time you get the opportunity to hold that belt. How does that work in your head?
It's been a long time coming, I think. Not in bare knuckle, but you spend all that time in pro boxing and MMA and Muay Thai. It all kind of led me to this. So, and I'm getting older, so it had to happen sooner or later.
You're getting older? Really?
I'm getting older, man. I'll be 37 this year. I'm getting
Don't
old.
make me go
I'm getting old. He's young compared to me.
Yeah, you're so much younger, 33, but dude. So you just had a massive fight, massive win. You finally got that belt, and now you're gonna go for a second belt. This time at 160.
Yes.
What keeps you going?
Oh man, just new found out bit about me that I just want to achieve more for myself, and not to prove anything to anyone but myself. I want to achieve more just to prove to myself that I can be what I set out to be when I was younger, and I can reach the top, and no matter, it's an awesome experience for me along the way, and every step I learn something that I can maybe help someone else with in the future as well that's coming up.
Just to give a little bit of background, I mean, your parents are always there, and they were absolutely sure you were going to get a higher education. You had a full ride to go to college, and you had the Vámonos a Jesus conversation and said, nope, I'm going to be a fighter.
Yep.
How do they feel about you now? Because they're there all the time, and your mom, man, her lungs.
Yeah, they're definitely like one of my best support systems, man, and it's awesome to have people like that around my parents. I'm super lucky to have parents like them. I know a lot of people weren't brought up had that same kind of family that I had, so it's awesome that I'm able to have that and support. I know that it's probably not what they per se wanted me to do first off, but now they see that I put hard work in, they see I have love for it, and I put my heart out there when I fight, so they're proud of me for that.
We're always proud of our fighters, but you, on the other hand, also a family man. You have a wife and kids, and they're very supportive. They're there too. Yeah. What does it mean for you to be able to have your kids and your wife and watch you go at it?
That's what fuels my fire. When I was younger, in my 20s fighting, it was kind of to prove to other people what I could do, and to prove to myself as well. But now it's a little more for them. And this will actually be the first fight that my son will be actually present for, live. I'm having him walk out with me. But I told him I'm fighting one of the toughest dudes in the world, so be prepared for what you're going to see, because we're going to put on a show, and Dad's not going to come out unscathed. Yeah,
well, we know what LT can do, but I am so glad that you're back, because we were there for that London fight. We spoke briefly before we got here about that fight against Barry. Yeah. That loss was painful. Yeah. How much did that take away from you?
I learned from that one. And I made my debut, took the guy out quick, and I thought, this is my thing. I knew it was my thing, but I could take on anybody. Barry's built different. You gotta build up for a guy like him. And I feel like I'm finally building that up, and that's why, the LT fight, when they told me LT, they would have told me that after that fight, I would have said, no, I'm not. Give me a little more time. But we got these other wins, and I think it's time.
And you're the natural man at 160, middleweight. You're making the way down, even though last fight you actually made it to 161, three-quarters. But before we get into that detail, we talk about losses and losses. Mm-hmm. And I remember that extraordinary battle you had with Sam Liera. Yep. A long time ago, somebody said to me that the reason why after you have a fight with somebody, at the end of the fight, you shake hands because that opponent took a little bit of you. Yeah. How much of you did Sam Liera take?
Oh man, he definitely. I don't know if he took any, but he gave me some more of myself. I would say he got me to that point that that like, I don't know, as a fighter, I dream of getting in fights. I mean, I want to go out there and knock fools out and stuff. It's cool, but like, I also live for like that crazy fight that goes down in history that like afterwards, like, holy crap, I'm still alive, I'm here, and I'm ready to go again kind of shit. Like, open your eyes to like, damn, that was painful, but like, that's like, it's an experience you can't ever, like, there's not many people in the world that are ever gonna feel that way or ever get that experience. I know Tommy's probably felt that way, and I know Sam Liera probably felt that way after our fight as well, man. And yeah, like I said, I don't think he took anything away. He gave me a little more passion, a little more power to know I can do even better.
So he lit a little bit more
fire.
Yeah, a little
like more fire,
yeah. More. So,
yeah.
Wait, let's go back. You already have had major battles at super middle, and now you decide to come down in weight, and Tommy is a dangerous fighter.
Yeah.
I mean, what advantages do you see walking into this fight in May?
Well, you know, I'm always about my conditioning and my work ethic and my grind. I'm always just gonna walk forward and throw down, and I know Tommy's gonna do the same thing. So first off, if you're a fan or in the crowd, you're gonna have a great time. No one is gonna be disappointed watching Tommy and I fight. We're both down to throw down. We're both warriors, and we're both tough dudes. And it's gonna come down to that night, and it's gonna be a war, and it's gonna be one of the most fun fights that you'll ever see.
This is one thing they're both not saying. So these guys are very friendly right here. LT has a switch that just goes off. Absolutely. And Tommy is calm, cool, and collected, but there's a point where you just go, okay, I gotta go all balls out.
Yep.
So when you already know that he's naturally the bigger guy, meaning coming from a heavier division,
right.
What advantages do you see? Because you're the one guy that has handled 160 for the longest time.
Sure. If anything, I think he was at 161 for his last fight, so I don't think it'll be a big cut for him. I think he'll be pretty comfortable. I don't really see an advantage. I honestly think it's going to be, like you said, it's going to be a fireworks show. We both kind of fight similar. I box a little bit more, I guess, but at the same time, we like to exchange and see who's gonna go down.
But wait.
Don't blink.
Right? Yeah, don't blink, but wait. Let's talk about the samurai and the Bushido way.
Right.
You take no prisoners.
No, absolutely not. Every time I step in there, I'm ready. It's like I tell my kids goodbye, not like that, but I step in there because I'm ready for whatever. I'm ready. If I was to go out in a ring, I'm going out where I'm supposed to go out. Like that's just the way I feel. So I'm gonna put it all in there. It's in my blood, and it's stuck in my mind. So
how are you preparing differently? Because you know he's done from everything in combat sports. Lit weight, for God's sakes.
Right. So he gets up, he gets dropped, he gets right back up and like smiles and let's go. So some of my sparring partners, if I drop them, another guy's ready to jump right in, so that I'm not. You know what I'm
You don't have that break.
Right. And again, they're not. It's hard to have a guy come in and show me what he's going to show me. I'm not going to get that. He's his own style of fighter. I'm my own style, so it's going to be hard to bring partners in to emulate what we're going to do. But really, I've just gone up to elevation because I know if this goes in deep rounds, this guy don't seem to get tired, and it's like he don't feel punches. So I know I'm gonna have to be in shape. So we're at elevation doing our thing.
And like I mentioned, this is the Bushido way. And you've gone, I mean, lit weight is that extreme combat sport that unless one guy is totally knocked out, the fight is not over.
Yeah.
And you know that all too well.
Yeah. And just like Tommy said, man, we're both the type of fighter that like we're gonna step out there and I'm not gonna throw like 500 jabs to win the fight. You know, I'm going out there to put on a show for the crowd. I'm going out there to win, obviously, because I want, obviously this is my goals, my aspirations, what I'm going for. But we're going out there and we're gonna step up toe to toe and we're gonna throw down. That's what we're gonna do, and it's gonna be one of the most fun, exciting, and memorable fights that anyone's gonna see.
Is there something you don't like about Tommy?
Not really, man. I've always had respect for him. I like the way he fights, and the one thing I have to say, like, I don't really ever have animosity or hate for anyone that I fight because you're letting me do my job. Like, we're both going to work, so like after that day at work, you know, if there's animosity or something, I'm sorry. I don't have no problems though, because you just help me make my money. I'm hoping you help you make money, and we're going from there. You know what I'm saying?
So, just between you and I, we're gonna leave Tommy right there. How do you see this fight evolving?
Well, you know, like I said, I'm ready to go 6 rounds, war. I'm always training hard. I don't doubt anyone's skills. I don't doubt things or assume that something's gonna happen. So I'm ready for that war, but I'm obviously gonna go out there for a knockout. I'm gonna try to finish this fight. Let's say I'm gonna go out there for a 2nd round KO.
All right, Tommy, those are some fighting words.
We're gonna fight eventually, so it's all right.
Anything to say?
That's my crap talk.
Honestly, it's similar. I don't want to go into deep rounds with him, so I think that's where he thrives. Is in those deep rounds. You put some shots on him, something lights up in him, and he just comes forward, and he's a dog. So I'm shooting for by the 2nd round as well.
So I'm gonna be the tiebreaker.
I mean, the first 2 rounds are gonna be, if we're both talking that. Seriously, just don't blink, tune in early, don't miss the start of it.
No, so this is our main event. This is BYB 26 all the way from Denver. So stay tuned, don't blink. I'm gonna be the tiebreaker. I say we go the distance and it's gonna be amazing. You don't wanna miss it. Thank you, gentlemen.
We'll take fight of the night.
Yeah.
Fight of the year.
Tommy.
Absolutely.
BYB's biggest bare knuckle stars return to Denver, Colorado on Friday, May 10th for BYB 26. Mile High Brawl. Catch all the action live at the Stockyards Event Center. Friday, May 10th. Visit BYBExtreme.com for tickets and information.
I show people I got technique.
The Trigon is open for battle